What is going on, guys? Axel here, and today I'm bringing you the final week 8 free-to-play video here, guide, essentially explaining what I do and all that. At this point in the game, I feel like there's not really much else to talk about. We're doing really good, and if you just, like, from this point on, like, if you keep doing the same thing that you're always doing, and you're following this, and you only care about bounty, you should be doing fine. I really don't think there'll be any issue. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it. On the leaderboard, we are free to play, ranked 46 right now, and compared to 40, we're only 300k behind. Not very difficult to get. And if I'm being honest with you, if we're just comparing how far we could actually get, we could probably be about 28 to 30 with no issue if we just kept, playing the game more and more and doing things a little bit better and using our resources better. But 46 is where we will be ending all this off at right here. I think we've done a phenomenal job, a great job. And keep in mind, I have not done any of the guild PvP events, which is probably an additional 1 million bounty, probably. So if you're doing that every week anyways. So there is that. I'm very proud of what we've done with this. It's not the most fun way to play the game by any means whatsoever. You're always poor. You never have any cool characters or anything like that. But, hey, if you're trying to just be free to play and being high on bounty and you're following this guide, you're probably doing a very good job on your server. So, yeah, there's that. We'll kind of switch it up a little bit here today. So we're going to go straight into the menu here. Let's go to the shells here. Everything's just about the same. We're starting to get a couple more 20s now, and we're mostly towards 17, 18, 19, that level. Everything is giving about, at this point, 8,900 additional bounty up to 12k at this point. There's that. The boat, we're at 766. We were just working on this one right here, getting this up to 150. Today, I did buy 12 meat. I will explain why I did in a little bit. There's an event for it, so that's why I did. But that is helping a lot for a couple of reasons, which I will explain, but we'll get into that in a bit. Fragments here. I haven't bought my 5, I've bought 4, so I should buy one more, but it's an uneven number, so it doesn't matter if I buy one or not at this point. But all the yellows and the purples and the blues down here, they're giving well over 15k additional per bounty, so not a bad thing to invest into. The boat, we have not been leveling up at all. As you can see, I have 229k in the bounty here, and we only have like enough to level it up like one time essentially, so we haven't been messing with this at all. It is good for bounty, but like it's a slow burner, so like this is like the last thing I would prioritize in my opinion, but you can do whatever you want to, right? Gear, we unfortunately did not make it to level 5. If we did a week 9, we would be level 5, but it doesn't really matter at this point. It's a waiting game at the end of the day here. Go ahead and just blow this real quick. Yeah, I didn't even get anything out of that. I didn't get anything out of that, right? So, yeah, we only have 2 red pieces here, and everything for the most part's okay, but we're slacking in these 2 right pieces of gear right here, so we never really had a chance to get up to +5 on that. Way of the Strong, we have Ace at 59. 60 is just not worth the price, essentially, so that's why I haven't done it. And I don't really know if his 60 passive here is really worth it, so we've just been kind of ignoring it. We have Luffy up to 44 right now, and I will say this. If you're strictly going for bounty, you should level up your red characters first. Your yellow ones aren't going to give you as much bounty. I'm only getting like 8.9k a level at this point, so it's not really doing anything as much as compared to this, where I'd be getting over 10k a level at that point. So I should have probably went with Crocodile instead of Luffy. It's okay. It is what it is, but this is where all the cash is going. Just to get it from 2 to 3 is 2.7 mil. That's ridiculous. So, You know, it is what it is. This is why we're poor. And that is that. Cooking. We're still doing fine on this. We've caught up, so like we're doing the right thing and all that. But like we're just barely making it. So, you know, that's that. Characters, not anything to really show here. We did get Anal Lobby Luffy. So, yeah, there's that. And, yeah, not really much to show here. In the shop, just go ahead and show y'all real quick what's new. If you go to the second page here, they added a Garp skin for 60 diamonds. If you are not free to play, you should buy this skin. It is worth 70k bounty to have this, and it's only 60 diamonds, which is like $1 or some shit. I don't know. I think it might be like $1.20 or something. But it is worth it. I will say that. And I'll go ahead and show you this too. 0. So it is worth it to get this skin, but you can only get the skin if you actually have the character as well. So if you don't have the character, you can't buy it. And also the next time it comes back, it will be more than 60. It'll be like 600, which is probably going to be close to $10 that you're going to spend. So keep that in mind. No new characters to really show here. Walpole is the newest character still that they put in there. And they did bring back Blackbeard's ship. This is the second best ship in the game. Followed, number 1 is Anel's ship. So, you know, Anel, then Blackbeard. This is a great ship, but you need to, like, if you're not going to be doing the ship events, it doesn't matter if you have this. But if you can, you should absolutely max out that ship. It is a great ship. Nothing to really see here. Haven't been buying anything here. No fragment buying. No ship or background buying. They added a couple more of these backgrounds here. So if you want to look at some of these that are pretty cool, like the world government one's pretty cool. Nothing to see there. Let's go down here. Just been buying shells from the manual PvP area. I've exclusively been buying purple books at this point. Since this is my last week on the free-to-play, I have just quit buying Kuro to get into purple books. And here I've been buying purple books as well. It's okay to buy cash, but I don't really... There's not really anything worth the bounty value other than maybe the meat, maybe? But that's about it. In manual PvP, like the second shop for them, just been buying shells. Just started buying shells. I bought the last banner right here that I didn't buy from the first season. Yeah, this one down here on the bottom right. So we are caught up on this. The emote's worth nothing pretty much, and the shell, like, this is good if you keep leveling it up. But I mean, like, it's 5 times 100. You get 500 if you max it out. That'll only get you so far. Keep in mind, these will probably refresh as well. So in the next season, you'll probably be able to start over on these two. And then, you know, the other two are nothing to really look at, so it's whatever. Let's see what we can go into. We'll go to the lobby real quick. Way of the Strong over here. We were very close to 100. I just didn't play, the reason why we didn't get to 100, but we could have easily done it. So then I would have bought the last one right here. But instead, I've just opted to go to 98 and just do the skip just to get it over with. In the raid today, we finally hit level 6 on the raid. These levels really don't mean anything, so I don't know why it matters so much. You get one more extra dice. So if you look at the bottom, if I go to 7, you get 17 dice. Next, 18. That's really about it. It does not increase your chances of getting any gear. See, my first red piece was 181. I promise you, if I keep going, it'll also be 181 for this one as well. It ain't gonna make a difference. So, the auto PvP, we're ranked 39. Not bad, but we could be probably better, honestly. So, over here in Sea Exploration. Since I knew this was my last week, I did do something a little different. Let me go to it real quick. I've been just maxing out my energy here, and I've been just going through this. This just popped up. I should have got this, but it is what it is. I've just been leveling this up, so it's at 221 out of 400, but I am only 40% through this little second area right here, so like look at how much more I have. I have so much more. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, you should try to get to 85 before you do what I do, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because you're still getting a lot of rewards from, you know, the additional stuff you get per hour, like, you know. I don't know how to explain it that well. Mirror World, we're maxed out as usual. We have to wait to the next level. We're a little behind the bounty, but we're not that far, so it is what it is. We would hit 66 tomorrow if we're going to continue. Nothing to see anywhere else other than, I guess, here. We can check PvP. I am rank 31 right now. We got the 100 gold at 25 right there. And the next major thing here. I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything. So at 95, you get this world government or an anus lobby background. Probably pretty cool, honestly, but that's very, very far away. It'll probably be 3 more weeks before we even get that. And it's still the ×3 for winning in PvP still, which I love. Thank them for doing that for over a week. Really cool. So there is that. We'll go over to Ivankov over here. The newest event, if you have not been doing it or we're just waiting for an explanation, is that you play as Ivankov and you just kill people. That's about it. Kill, defeat, whatever. Really decent rewards here. So 50 gold, 5 purple books, another 50 gold, more purple books, 50 gold, and let me guess. Well, no purple books, but you get the icon. So you can have that be your profile picture if you just like the character that much. And keep in mind, this one will be going away very, very soon. But for the meat that you're using, you can still, up to this point, even after 3,600, keep getting more items. So this is how you can get some extra cash, some extra shells, that kind of stuff. It's been working really well. In the battle pass here, I'm just level 26. I've been doing my missions as often and frequently as I can. If I go to the right tab, so yeah, that's that. Can't do nothing else right now unless you spend money. And lastly, we'll go through the missions here. So as usual, this one is just, you know, you get 2 free raids and you can do the shells, the 2 free auto shells if you want to. And if you press this button up here, it'll do all this extra stuff for you. I can't explain every one off the top of my head, but an example, you can pick who you like on the daily. You can do something with your friend right there. You can collect stuff from the lighthouse, from the sea exploration. You can collect your fragments from the mirror world, and you can collect your purple points or currency from the auto PvP. Pretty cool stuff. Second event is the daily login as usual. Third event is a meat spending event. So if you're trying to level up, get a little bit of extra cash or whatever the case might be, this is a very good event to do. It is very money hungry. So you're like, to do 12 is probably like 500-600 gold. Very ridiculous. But if you do, you'll get about 1,400 meat after the event as well. And it only goes up. So up here around level at the 50 mark, 200 meat each time, 300 meat each time, 400, so on and so forth. Very good deal if you have plenty of gold to spend, but if you don't care about your level or anything like that, this is a useless event and you're just wasting gold. The second daily login, today was the 15th day, so we got our last 100 gold right there. Things to look out for is the 18th day, the 19th day, the 20th, and the 21st. The 16 and 17 doesn't matter that much. But the token for this is for the Mirror World. This is for Way of the Strong. This will be a 90% chance to get a gold fragment. It'll probably be purple. And then the extra 100 gold at the 21st day, sorry. And about, I don't even know what today is. Today's the 12th. Tomorrow, this will be coming out for everyone. Enjoy your 200 gold. Make sure you get it. 50 meat and an extra token. So we're living really good with the Mirror World tokens right now. I have like 4 on my main account right now, so we're doing really good with that. This event right here, it kind of goes through it, but essentially everyone picks a character, and then one person ends up being Moria. Your goal is to defeat your opponents, and they're trying to defeat you too. If you defeat an opponent, then they turn it into bad guys, and they're here to help you. And your goal, I believe, is just to get everyone to be a bad guy. But if the good guys kill your friends, then they turn into good guys again. So do your best. If you become Moria, you're probably going to lose, just a heads up. But yeah, what I can say is that Moria doesn't have any stagger in this mode. So you can keep attacking someone if you want. But yeah, it's a very difficult mode. This is, at the moment, as far as I noticed, a PvE event. So you just kill people as fast as you can, and that is really about it. There is a ranking board for it. So whoever gets the highest score, you know, that's kind of how they're going off of that. And then here's the rewards. Pretty decent. So, yeah, that's that. Next one is this ship event. So I believe it's 3v3 on ships. The goal is to max out the amount of coins your team can get, and you have to hold it for like 10 seconds. If you lose the max amount, then the countdown ends. So, you know, just do your best. Try to have a good ship. If you're pay to win, this actually does come in handy for this event. So, yeah. This is an event that's been around for a long time, essentially just doing, you know, daily missions and events and spending meat. You'll get more of these bags, and it's just typically you max these out to get more cash and that kind of stuff. Rewards are pretty fine here, I would say. 200 gold, 100 meat, 20 books, so not bad. Next event is a card event. I don't do anything with this event. I literally just press the check mark until I have no more tickets, and that's it. But if you want to get serious with it, you can go over here to the little instruction pamphlet. It'll tell you what numbers you get, but if you can get like the correct numbers and all that, then you can get the certain reward. I'm typically getting 5 or 4, which I should probably be trying to go for 1 and 2, honestly. And that is all the events. So yeah, this is exactly 2 months from when I started. I truly don't think that I did bad. I really do think I did really good. But I'm getting a little burned out, so I will not be doing any more videos on the free-to-play. However, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop making videos, right? I will keep making more content, talking about events, and so on and so forth. Thank you all for watching. I've had a lot of fun doing this. It's been a great time getting to talk to other people that play the game or are wanting to get into the game. This is an amazing game. I hope one day we get it in global. I have no expectations of that, but it would be really, really cool. Thank you all for watching, and until the next video, stay safe, take it easy, and peace.